Hey everyone, how are you? We're going to do a little craft with me video, and I'm going to make this pocket. So there's a pocket here, and it kind of folds out, and you can do more pockets if you would like. I learned this from Shabby Dabby Doodah, so if you want to check out her video for sure. And yeah, let's go ahead and make one. So I do have a little bit of lace pulled out. I do have some ephemera pulled out, but I'm going to put those to the side for a minute. So this is the paper that I'm going to use. It is 12 by, I don't know, about 6.5 inches. So I'm making this one shorter than this one, as you can see. And I did that on purpose because I wanted something a little bit different. But what you do, so you can decide what size is best for you. So what you do is you have to fold this into thirds. So you just kind of take your best guess, right? So you're going to fold it like that. If you need to cut a little bit off, you will be able to. And then you're going to, yeah, so I didn't do that quite right. All right, so again, how not to do it. Oh my gosh, I make a good teacher, don't I? All right, so I'm just gonna kind of do this again, and we're gonna cut a little bit off. So just get it the best you can. Fold it in 3, and you can see I have a little extra right there, but we can just cut that right off. Not a problem. Perfect. Okay, so we're good to go. We have our little accordion going on here, right? Okay. So one thing that I did want to do was to put some vintage photo on the edges. So this is totally, a preference for you. You don't have to do this part, but I do like the way that it gives that finished look to the project. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. And I am going to do it even on that inside fold on both sides. Make sure I get it here. So I'm literally going around all of the paper. Oops. All right, let's see what I missed. All right, so I missed this piece right here. All right, I didn't get enough on there. I like to really see it. All right, so I can see right here, I didn't do this. All right, and then we'll turn it over. And I think we're in good shape. All right, we're done with that. Now comes the fun part. So, fold it back up. Find the front of your pocket folder. I am going to use my bone folder just to crease these folds just a little bit better. So in reality, I could keep it like this, or I could actually do it this way if I wanted to. And you know what? I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I think, ooh, now I don't know. Now I don't know. Oh, the decisions. See, because we're going to fold. No, I'm going to keep it with the flowers. Okay. So then what you do, decide, you know, where you want the front to be. And you definitely want double-sided paper, or take 2 pieces of paper and glue it together. But so here's the accordion, right? Fold it. Here's my front. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold this down. I didn't go all the way to the very corner right here. Excuse me, maybe 1/8 of an inch there. And that's going to create our pocket. And it looks so pretty when you have the coordinating patterns like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna get that down good, and then we're going to start gluing, and then we will decorate. So the first thing that we want to do, make sure you don't glue this top, the slanted part. We only want to glue the bottom, right? So it's going to leave a pocket right there. Make sure I'm not getting glue everywhere. Okay, so that's really it for the glue, except you can decide if you want to put, like, to me, this is like a great place to do journaling, or it's a great place to put some photos. I mean, you guys decide how you would want to use this. So at this point, it's just basically a clean slate, right? You get to do whatever you want to do with it. But I think what I'm going to do is, I think I am going to put some smaller pages down, or sections down. So what's good about this is you really do get to use up really the whole or most of the 6 by 12, right? So I'm doing 3-inch. I want to call it like a mat, like for a photo or even like a journaling spot. So in reality, this is what I'm ending up with that I haven't used. And if you wanted to, you could always place that somewhere. So, you know, I could even do that to use up that little piece. But I want to put lace on here, so I'm not going to use that. So now you get to decide. You know what? I need to make these a little narrower. Because I don't want it to interfere with where it folds. I forgot about that. So I made it, I took off, well, this much, I don't know, 1/4 inch, just to make it a little narrower. So that they fit in there better. Okay. And the last one. And this one will go on the back. And for this one, we'll put it with the flower side out. All right, so I'm gonna do my edges. If I didn't mention it already, this is vintage photo that I'm using. It's really pretty much like the only way that anymore that I use my inks. You know, I have a lot of stamps, but I'm not super big on stamping. Very seldom do I use a stamp. Okay, so I'm going to get these down, but what you might want to think about, well, where do you want to put them? Do you want them lower on this page, higher, in the middle? Where do you want them? So at this point, you might think about, okay, so well, how would you embellish these? So I did pull out some really pretty pieces of ephemera. So let's kind of play with these for a minute. This says, we grow together, focus on the good, hello. I have two hellos. I don't need two hellos. But look at how they're both really pretty. Be happy for this moment. And then I have these. Oh my gosh, like so many pretty things. So, oh wait, here's a little white butterfly. I have these. So I just really need to figure this out. Like what kind, I have a third hello. I have a flower I can put on here, right? And then I have the darker pieces of ephemera. So I have to make a decision. I do. All right, so I don't think I like the dark ones. Not the right colors. So I'm gonna move that to the side. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take these off of here for a second and let's look at the front of this. So I did have this lace, which is super pretty, and it's like an egg crew color, and I definitely like that there. So if I have that there, I can put we grow together here. I could put it up there. I could put this down here. No, I'm not liking that right there. We could have a hello here. I don't need two hellos, so whatever I decide to do with the hello would be it. I kind of like that. This is the other one. I think it's too dark for the front. So I could do that, hello, with a butterfly. I think that is super pretty. I like that. You know what, I'm just gonna get this down. Let me get this down because I do like it. This little butterfly is vellum, so I'm just gonna go ahead and staple that on right off the bat. And let's cut, let's cut this. That was not straight. That's okay. And then I have to decide, well, where do I want this? Do I want it halfway, like in between this spot right here? Do I want it halfway? That's what I'm thinking. Right about there is good. So how am I going to get this on? So I think the best way to get this on, and it's not going to be perfect because the ends will be loose, but I'm gonna put a whole bunch of wet adhesive on this, and it's gonna go through that piece of lace down onto the paper underneath. And it will just automatically hold it on. Okay, just by virtue of doing that. And you know what I'm gonna do? Under where that hello is, and I can see the adhesive under there, I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Let's straighten it out. It's getting a little crooked. Okay. So one thing I see I want to do is I want to put a little bit of the ink on this flap right here that I folded over. Isn't this pretty? This is super pretty. Let's see if I can do this without disturbing this piece down here too much. I don't know. Okay, I got a little bit on there. All right, so I like that. I like that. Maybe like when I go to set this aside later, what I'll do is I'll put a little bit more wet adhesive under here, and then I can just set it to the side and let it dry. But if I did that now, it would come through the top and I would get adhesive everywhere. I do have these from Pretty Little Studio. Let's see, I wonder. So see this little orange heart? Oh, I just tore it. Can you believe I just tore it? Oh my gosh. Oh, I like the pink as well. Oh, now I can't decide. All right, let's try this pink. Let me try doing this without tearing it. Where's my tweezers? Let me grab them. Because this would look cute, like right there. Just to add a little pop right there. I like that. Okay, that's good. I like the front. So now that we know that, that's the big thing. So let's go ahead and then decide what we want to do here. Now I do have this as well, Be Happy for This Moment. It's definitely long, so I don't think I can use that. The only way I could use it is if I would put it sideways, so maybe on the back. So I'm just going to kind of shove that under there. All right, so I think with these, I'm going to put them in the middle, and then we'll go ahead and, oops. I think I have the wrong one here, so I have to do that, and then that goes back there. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to use my glue stick at this point. So you can make this with Christmas scrapbook paper, or you can make it really grungy looking, or whatever you're working on. Whatever you're working on. All right, so one thing I'm gonna have to make sure that I do is put those little scallops, make sure that they're both facing the same way. Okay, that one's good. And let's do this one. And this is just Elmer's washable school glue. Nothing special. Oh, and I checked the box. I ordered a big box of these on Amazon, probably, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe. And maybe even more, probably 3 years ago. And there are 60 of them in that box. So, yeah, I'm gonna have them for a while. All right, so I just want to make sure that I get that as straight as possible. Take the tissue, put it down, making sure that both of them are, you know, at the same spot on the page. Okay, all right, good, good, good. Now, let's see. Since I have a hello on the front, I'm going to get rid of these 2 hellos because I don't need those. I could even put more lace in here, but I'm not going to. I don't think it needs it. You know, I'd rather have more of a spot to write stuff or put a picture. I really like these. I really, really, really like these. I think the color goes so pretty with that teal that's on that paper. I'm gonna do something just like that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make them both pockets. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put adhesive only on 2 sides. Well, in this case, it's 3 sides because I have a little cutout there. All right, so we're gonna make them little pockets. All right, So this one is glued here, and then this one we're going to glue on those two sides. Okay. Now I have to bring that down. I was going to put it over the top of that orange piece, but it didn't sit right when I did that, so I had to pull it down. Okay. All right. You know what? Now I have to put more adhesive. Oh well. Thank goodness it's wet adhesive and I was able to move it. All right. So that's good. So we're in good shape here, except I just moved the whole thing. You see everything moving? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So I like that. So we can put something like this right like that. You know, that to me doesn't match like I would want it to. But you get the drift. You understand, right? Okay, so that's good. Now it's a little sticky. I'm just going to put a tissue in between while we work on the back. So this is the piece that we have on the back. And can I use this on here? I could. Well, let's get this down. Let's get this down and then decide what's what. So the breeze is blowing. I can hear my trees out back. I hear the leaves. It's just beautiful out. It's almost fall, and it feels like it, and it's gorgeous. And I live in New Jersey, so the leaves will be changing soon. And it's gorgeous out. Okay. All right. Press, 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 press. Okay. So now, let's decide, do we want to put that there? I mean, it's sideways. I normally don't mind things sideways, but I think, I don't know, I don't know. I'm going to move that because I don't want that there. So I have these two pieces. Oh, I really love this flower. No way to add it on the front. Could layer that down there. I might do that. Because I don't think it pops enough on that. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. But this, we grow together, I'm going to put right up there. And I think that that is super duper 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 pretty. So, I'm going to make that another pocket. And I glued it the wrong way. So oh my gosh. So it's going to go on this side. And it'll be a pocket on this side. Gosh. Yeah. All right. You know, you gotta laugh, right? I'm sorry, you just gotta laugh. All right, so now we have a pocket right here as well. I don't want to stick that in there. I want that to dry, so let's just let that dry. What else? What else? What else? I'm thinking that's just about it. I mean, I could have edged you know, all these pieces of ephemera as well, but I like the way that it looks. This is crooked. Can I still move it? Yes. Thank goodness, because that would have bothered me. So now that looks better. Okay. All right, so the inside is done, except I want to add that flower, like right there. So I'm gonna just put adhesive on that one side, like that. Pretty, pretty. What do you think? I like it. We're done. That's it. So that is our pocket folder. How cute is that? How cute. This is not straight either. Just a little tinge to the side. There we go. So now, what am I going to do with this? That is the question. Can we use any more hearts anywhere? Let's see. No. Maybe one here. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. So as you can see, these are very different. They're different in size, different in color. Same thought process. In here I have a tag that I had made, but you can put whatever you want in this top little pocket. And yeah. All right. Well, let me know if you have any questions, and I will get back to you. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it very much. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Bye-bye, everyone.